It's your favorite curator, the digital collectible curator. And you know what, guys? Like we've all kind of heard it, right? In the past while, right? When it comes down to like aggressive customer acquisition, like within NFTs, we just hear founders yapping. It doesn't like we might as well not. It's bear market. We don't want to be spending the money, yada yada yada. And you know what? I fucking disagree. I said it, right? Like, let's not let's not make founders get the excuse of not like wasting money to just sit on their ass like doing nothing at all, right? So that's why I brought you guys 6 high impact things NFT brands can do to attract collectors. Because you know what, guys? The market is right there for the taking. You don't need to spend a whole lot. All you need to do is do something, and the NFT cat is there to whip you back to work. So, having said that, let's get started. I'm not sure if like you guys are noticing this, but I'm fired up about like the subject to begin with. Um, why would you not do it? Right? I mean, like till us all this time, right? You build in the bear market. It's the bear market. You build your collector space. You build your hardcore base, right? This is like the OG 2.0 season. All you need to do, like right here, right now, is to attract like the the people you would like to attract within the bear market, right? If founders have the belief that right now, right here, right now, you might as well just do nothing because like it doesn't make any sense, yada yada yada. You can still grow your hardcore fan base and community in the bear market, right? So, having said that, let's go to the first one. Boom, community-based events, right? What do I mean by that? You can have like sports live streaming. Let's say like UFC live streaming, right? Watching movies in the Discord, doing like game takeovers, right? Like for example, just like play Fortnite together. I don't know, play Call of Duty together. Do something to where the community feels like, hey, you know what? I'm part of something. I belong to like a kind of group of like-minded individuals. And apart from us like enjoying the art, we also enjoy like these events we happen to do together because like we're in like the same kind of group. Why would you do this, right? This would bring yourself loyalty. Now, does this mean that you need to spend a whole lot? No. Like, what do you need to spend to initiate like your community members sharing a activity together, right? Maybe you would have to pay like a little bit for like streaming a movie or streaming a sports event. But you know what? This is kind of what you sign up for. It's very minimal in costs. So why not do that right now? Make the community happy. Be a happy founder. Next, community-led content, right? Do something to reward your community members talking about your brand, right? Make them feel special about them, well, preaching the gospel, if you will, right? The happier they are and like the more incentivized they are to basically talk about you as a brand, these things will return, right? Do meme contests, like do town halls, like do something to where the community basically, well, feels like it makes sense whatever they're doing for the community to begin with, right? It is free marketing. Like you cannot tell me that like retweeting whatever your a community is doing is costing you like a shitload of funds. Like it's not. It's not like it's free marketing. And also, like, last but not least, it does show that you care about like what your community is doing to begin with, right? It's quite easy, these things. You just need to do it. You don't need to spend like a whole bunch of money to basically retweet, like, have like a spotlight shine on some of your community members, especially those who are working for it, right? On to the next one. Boom. Cross community events. Now, this one is like really interesting, right? Because other than you doing aggressive customer acquisition, what you can do is shared experiences with other communities. Some examples of that would be, I mean, like you can have like poker tournaments with like several communities, right? To where you would like share like a prize pot. You have like you can do like contests with like other communities which are alive and kicking. You can share like whitelist spots, and basically, why would you do that, right? First off, you would be tapping in another, like the other community members who are also like active, right? It's quite easy to attract like other parties, aka community members, who are, I mean, like who care enough to engage with like these kinds of on-chain events, online events, whatever you want to call it. You can also split like the costs when it comes down to like whatever costs involved, right? Like if you would have a poker tournament, for example, you do not need to like pay up like the entire price. You can give away like a bunch of NFTs, and like whatever communities who are involved, like they can all like support like the prize pool. All you need to do is get to work and organize these things, right? Don't wait for a bull market to come back. Do these things in the bear market so you build upon like the trust and you build upon the loyalty. It's rather easy, like it really is. Founder transparency content. So if you're a community member, right? These founders, and I absolutely put like Frank Degots in there with a Go Buddy, because like he did this like so perfectly with the amounts of things he shared, with like the spaces he joined, basically talking like the Degots gospel, right? Preaching the Degots gospel, I should say. A lot of people enjoyed like the exposure to Degots through Frank, right? You can share the lessons learned, the mistakes you made, like the progress. I mean, like a um, if you're a artist, like you can share like sketches, you can share progress, right? You can share market reflections, whatever, right? Why would you do this? It creates trust and loyalty, but like also you're making yourself more of a, well, you're showing your authority, right? You want to position yourself as like some kind of a authority figure to begin with, because fact is, if you never share, no one will ever care. No one will care about like the founder of a project who never shares something to begin with, right? Like this costs nothing. All you need to do is get to work. You just need to do it, right? Um, Community loves these kinds of insights, right? Because it it basically shows them a little more of like the ecosystem they love to be a part of, right? Plus, it attracts new collectors, right? This kind of energy is like very infectious, to where people will be like, you know what, like this founder who is like super vocal, who loves to share. I'm kind of interested what he's a part of. Like, I'm kind of interested what like gives him this kind of energy to begin with. So yeah, on to the next. Founder interviews. And guys, get to work. Why is everyone quiet these days, right? Again, these things are free. Join Twitter Spaces. Preach the gospel of your collection, right? Do live stream interviews, do podcasts. Show your authority in a sense, right? Enjoy the exposure. And this is, I mean, like, this is free. It's free marketing. Like, why? I truly don't get, like, why people, like, why are they not doing it? I don't get it, right? Like, why would you? I mean, give me one sec, folks. Why would you not do this, right? Because the more vocal you are on the brand you released, the more odds, or like the better odds of like you affecting other people who might care about it, right? You doing something is like one thing, but getting the message out there is, if not more important. Ecosystem participation, last but not least, show up in like the broader Solana ecosystem. Make your voice like someone who actually like is a voice within like the ecosystem to begin with, right? Be in discussion with other founders, collaborate with creators, yours truly, right? Do something. Again, establish your authority within the ecosystem, right? You don't want just like your own small ecosystem about like whatever your NFT brand is to basically be the focus point of it all. Enjoy all of the exposure. Make people care. Get the message out. It's free. Like, why would you not do it? Yet again, like, you chose this path. Do it. No one is asking you to basically spend your budget or blast your budget in like a unethical way, like a way which would not make any sense. Get those collectors in, because like fact is like there's a shitload of collectors looking for new communities to be a part of. And the market truly is right there for the taking. And you know what? Barely anyone is doing it. I don't get it, folks. Like, this is what you should be doing all day, every day. Get the message out. Get the exposure to builders and other active participants during the bear market, like till as old as time, yet again. Yet no one is doing it, right? So having said that, like, the NFT market is right for the taking, right? Like, it's so easy. It really is. It's so easy to just like get the message out. There's a whole bunch of collectors, right, who are looking to get more exposure to more ecosystems. All we need to do, or all you need to do right now, is get to work and get the message out, right? That's it. For now, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with this? Do you believe that right here, right now, like, founders are doing like everything they are doing already, like, is enough? Like, does it not make any sense to get like the message out, whatever, right? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.